Welcome to Central Hardin High School. This is Paul Gray here with you tonight, calling 17th District action. We have the homestanding Central Hardin Lady Bruins. It is senior night tonight for the 3-3 Lady Bruins under Coach Christina Covington-Jones. They will be welcoming in the Lady Bulldogs of John Hardin, 1-4 on the season under Coach Nikki Coleman. And we've got, again, an interesting matchup here tonight. Again, 3-3 Central Hardin Lady Bruins. And again, you know, it's been a really interesting season, early season for them out of the gate, as I'm sure it has been for a lot of teams. 3-3 record doesn't sound like much. They've had a couple of really tough outings. A good game against E-Town. They lost by 5, 60-55. Lost to Bishop Brossart and Bardstown. Those three schools are all ranked in the top 20 in the two different polls I looked at today, one on Max Preps, one on another website that I found. And so they've played some pretty good competition. Those three teams, Bishop Brossart out of Northern Kentucky, Bardstown, and Elizabethtown, have a combined record of 23-1. So it's been some tough sledding at times for the Lady Bruins. And, you know, tough out of the gate. They've got victories over this John Hardin team to start the season, South Warren. And so, again, right now the Lady Bruins are beating the teams that they're supposed to beat, and they have not yet broken through against some of those teams that maybe are ranked higher than them. So I think that's really what they're looking to do. I would certainly say that one of the goals for this Lady Bruin team tonight would be to have a more even performance. They have played down to competition when they've played teams with lesser records and played up against teams with better records, and so I'm sure they'd love to have a good outing tonight. On the other side, the Lady Bulldogs, when we first saw them at the beginning of this season, a lot of promise, a very young team still. Their leading scorers, both were returning from last year's team, but both were 8th graders last year, just freshmen this year. That's number 23, Sharon Tidwell, and 21, Destiny McAllister. So those two proved to be very solid in the first game, and in fact, the first game this year, it was tied at the half, and the Lady Bulldogs really made it look good. They kind of ran out of steam. The Lady Bruins play about 10 to 12 deep, and the Lady Bulldogs probably just going to play about 7 girls, and that second half, you could really see the Lady Bulldogs run out of steam in that game. Interestingly enough, the second matchup here at Central Hardin last year was one that the Lady Bulldogs led most of the way, and the Lady Bruins were able to come back late and win that game as well. So I'm sure the Lady Bulldogs tonight would really love to put together a solid performance. They're 1-4, lone victory over Thomas Nelson, who again is a team that has struggled a little bit this year. Obviously losses to E-Town and Central Hardin in that mix as well. So a big game tonight, district opponent, district rivalry. And again, as I said, that second game between these two teams last year was just an absolute barn burner. It was a tough one. A couple of late baskets for the Lady Bruins, especially Emily Bryant, the last year senior, one of the graduating seniors for Lady Bruins last year. That brings us to senior night tonight here at Central Hardin, and congratulations to the seniors here. That's an interesting, a little bit of a dichotomy here. 6 seniors for the Lady Bruins, 0 seniors on the roster for the Lady Bulldogs. So very different, two programs in very different places. Very strong, several juniors that will be big contributors for the Lady Bruins. 3 juniors on the roster for the Lady Bulldogs. I did mention the 2 stars for the John Hardin Lady Bulldogs, but Coach Nikki Coleman, before the season started, really told me that Rihanna Butler had been really working hard for this team and was one of their most improved players. Has proven out. She is their leading three-point shooter at 31.8%, 7 of 22 on the season. So Rihanna Butler, number 32, keep your eyes open for her, as she has been a big surprise for this team. Certainly hoping on the Lady Bulldog side that Jaden Young will really start to come through. She's always played really well late in the season, so we'll see how things go here tonight for her. I'm going to turn it over at this time to the PA announcer here, Brother Mike Bell, as he'll have our starting lineups for us tonight.
We want to remind you that during the game, unless you're eating or drinking, please wear your mask. Also, please social distance from other families. The rest Crystal Timicey welcomes you to Central Hardin High School and 30 Bulldogs score. Your official score, Aaron Bell. Your official timer, Rena Apple. And now the guest from John Hardin, coached by Nicole Holden, guard junior number 3, Jaden Young. Guard junior number 12, Brianna Clay. Guard freshman 21, Destiny McAllister. At forward freshman 23, Sharon Tidwell. And at forward junior 32, Brianna Butler. And now, the Lady Bruins of Central Hardin. Assistant coach John Murray. Assistant coach Glenn Peterson. And the Lady Bruins head coach, Christina Clinton Coach Jones. Senior 23, Caden Ingrid. Senior 15, Paige Gray. Senior number 28, Kiana Hendricks. Senior number 34, Marissa Cecil. Senior number 30, Haley Bell.
All right, those are the starting lineups, and you may have noticed again the all-senior starting lineup. Normal starters: Alyssa Lindsay, Monica Lindsay out of the lineup to start off for those senior girls to start tonight on the John Hardin side. Destiny McAllister, Sharon Tidwell, Jaden Young, Kiana Clay, and Rihanna Butler starting off there again for the Lady Bruins. It's Bailey Bell, number 30, Krista Cecil, Paige Gray, number 20, Kanaya Kendricks, and number 23, Caden Kendricks. It's number 34, Krista Cecil on the floor as well. So,
Do you have any? I gotta go to the store.
and we are underway. Thrown inside, Destiny McAllister, Paige Gray guarding. Back out front, moving the ball around. Good ball, Rihanna Butler trying to go inside to Sharon Tidwell. Taken away by Kanaya Kendricks, was stolen back by Kiana Clay, who will go with the floater off the glass. 2 points for Kiana Clay. She has had a good season to this point. Both teams with an early turnover here. Caden Kendricks down into the corner, and she's going to throw it away. Another turnover for the Lady Bruins to start the game. Kiana Clay is the second leading three-point shooter and third leading scorer on this team at 7 points a game. There's Butler for three, as I mentioned, just off the mark. Gray battling, but McAllister will come up with the ball. Destiny McAllister for her first rebound of the evening. Tidwell cross court to Jaden Young. Working it around the outside. Good ball movement for the Lady Bulldogs so far. McAllister working on Krista Cecil. Good ball movement. They've got to move a little more with their bodies. Good penetrate, give up to Sharon Tidwell. Just a little long. Caden Kendricks with the rebound. And Jaden Young will create the turnover and timeout. Coach Coleman, they're going to retain possession with the timeout. So a third turnover for the Lady Bruins early in the game. This is a Hardin County Education and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming is sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all of your telecommunications needs. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results. With locations in Elizabethtown, Hodgenville, Radcliffe, and South Louisville. Online at physicaltherapyky.com. So a quick 30-second timeout. We're going to be back to action here. It will be Lady Bulldogs with the ball. Possession on the sideline here. Jaden Young to trigger the inbound pass. 6:40 to go here in period one. Point guard Clay up top. Butler on the right wing now. 2-3 zone for the Lady Bruins. Knocked loose. Kanaya Kendrick's going to pick it up. 1-on-2, but she makes a good move around the side. Foul is going to be on Butler. And Kanaya Kendricks will go to the line to shoot 2. Butler's first. Team first. Number 20, Kanaya Kendricks at the line. She is probably acting as the point guard for this particular lineup, not her normal role. We'll have senior number 22, Amber LaFollette, coming in, checking into the game. Usually you can start all of your seniors on senior night, but with 6 seniors, it's going to be Amber LaFollette checking in now. First one was good, second one off. Jaden Young with the rebound. So 1 for Kanaya Kendricks there. Drive down the lane, charge. Krista Cecil taking the charge, and it's Kiana Clay committing her first, team second. 6:19 to go here. Inbounds to Kanaya Kendricks, pressure in the backcourt for the Lady Bulldogs. Long pass, trying to get it to Krista Cecil, and that's way overthrown. Just need to take their time working it up the floor, do the Lady Bruins. So Lady Bulldogs, again, it's the point guard, Kiana Clay, number 12, bringing the ball up the floor. 3 on the way, Jaden Young just off, rebound by Bailey Bell. She's going to try to bring that up the floor. Turnover back to the Lady Bulldogs. Inside of Jaden Young, can't score it. I don't know what the call is there. Looked like pretty good defense. 34, Krista Cecil with the foul. And Jaden Young will go to the line.
Jaden Young at the line.
First is off. Second long as well. Krista Cecil with the rebound. Knocked out of bounds, back to the Lady Bruins. Man pressure this time in the full court. Kai Kendricks working on Kiana Clay. Double team there inside Bailey Bell. Looking for the shot, can't get it up. And there's going to be a jump ball called. Ball will stay with the Lady Bruins. Inbounds pass, Bailey Bell just off the mark. Rebound, Jaden Young, collision on the side. No call. 3 ball on the way, Rihanna Butler, and it's good. 3-pointer Lady Bulldogs. Again, as I mentioned pregame, Rihanna Butler has been a surprise and a big weapon for this Lady Bulldogs squad. Ball thrown away, McAllister on the take all the way down the floor. 2 points, Destiny McAllister. So an early 7-1 Lady Bulldog advantage, 5:11 to go. Struggling to get the ball in bounds. Lady Bruins, Krista Cecil will track it down. Double team there. Cecil needs some assistance, and Coach Covington Jones is going to call a timeout. And again, a quick start for this Lady Bulldog squad. Again, I mentioned pregame Rihanna Butler and her ability to shoot the 3, and it showed right there. Blue Ribbon Renovations is a new locally owned Mark Harris company that is offering 0% interest and no payments for 12 months on windows, doors, fences, roofs, decks, siding, and much, much more. To explore your options or schedule your appointment today, call Michelle at 270-763-3186. Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, a family-owned business with competitive prices, pickup service, and a friendly staff available for your recycling needs. Located in Elizabethtown on 31W, just south of exit 91 on Interstate 65. Call 270-982-7206 to talk to someone about scrapping metal and recycling. So we have on the floor right now for the Lady Bruins what has been for the first 6 games of the season the starting lineup. The Lindsay twins, the Kendrick twins, and Paige Gray on the floor. press broken easily. Alyssa Lindsay out top gets it to Kanaya Kendricks. Monica Lindsay up top, going to set the offense. Working on Kiana Clay. Down the lane, ball's up, just a little bit off. Rebound, Destiny McAllister. Kanaya Kendricks stepping in and committing the foul. Her first, team's first. Jaden Young will take the ball out from the baseline. Turnovers. Kiana Clay couldn't handle the inbounds pass. Up ahead, Caden Kendricks, and there's a foul on Destiny McAllister. McAllister's first, team's third, and that'll send Caden Kendricks to the line. Caden Kendricks has been a key to this Lady Bruins squad. When she has played well, they have looked really good, and at times she's been foul prone and not been able to stay on the floor, and that's been a difficulty for this Lady Bruins squad. First one is good. So we're almost 4 minutes into this first quarter and still not a bucket for the Lady Bruins. We've seen 2 made free throws to account for their points, and there's a third made free throw as Caden converts both of those. Pressure broken easily. Sharon Tidwell in the open floor, driving easily to the basket. 2 points, 9-3, Lady Bulldogs. Ball swinging. Back to Monica Lindsay, to Kanaya Kendricks. Ball moving pretty well. Alyssa Lindsay will let it go for 3. It's off to the right. Ball's loose on the floor. Still loose. People on the floor going for it. Picked up by Gray, given to Kendricks, and then inside to Monica Lindsay. Kiana Clay on the foul. It's team's fourth, her second foul, and that'll get Christine Kettlehake up off the bench to check in. So Monica Lindsay going to the line for 2. She is the top free throw shooter for this Central Hardin Bruin basketball team. 75% from the line. First one is good. Second one good as well. So Lady Bruins 5 of 6 from the line to start the game. Attempted steal. Tidwell up the floor, and she'll lose it as it's turned over there. They broke the pressure, but unable to make something happen with the ball on the other end. Their 4th turnover. Lady Bruins with 5, so a little sloppy here, and with 3:54 to go here in the first quarter on both sides. Pass inside to Alyssa Lindsay. She loses her footing trying to keep hold of the ball, but knocked loose. Jaden Young, another turnover there as the entry pass was a difficult one to handle. McAllister on the right wing. Going to throw it inside to Tidwell. Nice job throwing the pass, entry pass over the top. Sharon Tidwell with 4 now. Monica Lindsay to the basket. And she'll go to the line again for 2. Let's see who the foul is called on. Number 21, Destiny McAllister with her second, team's 5th. And a little bit of foul trouble early. Boy, these Lady Bulldogs are playing really good basketball, but a little foul trouble here, starting them out early in the game. And Monica Lindsay will knock down her first. Krista Cecil checking in for Paige Gray. And makes the second. So 4 points for Monica Lindsay, all from the line. 11-7 with 3:17. All of the Lady Bruin points from the free throw line. 3-on-2 look for Jaden Young now, and she throws it away, trying to get it to Rihanna Butler, probably for a 3-point look in the left corner. And a 5th turnover for the Lady Bulldogs. Taking care of the ball in these games is such an important aspect. A lot of struggling to take care of the ball. Monica Lindsay trying to get the offense set. Kanai Kendricks on the left wing. Caden Kendricks up top. Lindsay there. Krista Cecil trying to get set up in the post. Ball is knocked free, and Cecil and Alyssa Lindsay going for it, and the ball is lost out of bounds. Not sure that turnover, a bad pass and another bad pass right back. Wow. This is as sloppy as I've seen it. I'm guessing the Lady Bruins have more turnovers than shot attempts. And another turnover going the other way. So we're not seeing so much shots as we are turnovers in this game. Very sloppy right now. I know that Coach Covington Jones and Coach Coleman want to see good ball movement and working to find good shots, but almost rather just have shots, even if they're bad shots right now, because that's not happening. Looking in the post, Mallory Reed has checked into the game, not able to get it to go. Destiny McAllister with the rebound. Get Mallory Reed a really good option in the post. Ball knocked loose and another turnover. And now the turnover battle is tied. 2:04 remaining. Both teams have 8 turnovers in the first quarter. This is a rough one. 11-7 Lady Bulldogs, and still the Lady Bruins looking for their first basket. All 7 points coming from the line. They had a rough quarter in the second quarter against Hancock County 2 nights ago where they only scored 2 points. Still were able to win the ballgame. Nice pass inside to Mallory Reed. She can't get it to go. McAllister with another rebound, her 4th of the first quarter. This is somewhat typical of this Lady Bruin team, going cold from the field quite often. Another turnover. Tough pass to handle. Alyssa Lindsay in the lane, good contest, but she's able to get it to go. So the 1:25 to go. The Lady Bruins get their first field goal of the first quarter. It's 11-9 Lady Bulldogs, and this thing is tightening up. Sean Tidwell, Euro step, trying to get the bucket to go. Couldn't get it to go. Could not secure the rebound as Jaden Young stepped on the out-of-bounds line. Diana Hilbert, D. Hilbert checking in for Krista Cecil. Good first quarter for Krista Cecil. Alyssa Lindsay will bring the ball to the floor. 1:05 to go here in this first quarter. D. Hilbert out front. She'll let that fly just off the mark. She is the three-point gunner. Jaden Young with the rebound. So John Hardin has their Rihanna Butler, and D. Hilbert, the three-point gunner for the Lady Bruins. Young is going to take it off the screen. Knocked free by Kanaya Kendricks. Ball knocked away by Monica Lindsay, and it'll be just out of bounds as a couple of dangerous passes nearly resulted in another turnover. 36 seconds to go. We'll get Kanaya Jones and Juliana Stith checking into the ball game. Neither team seems to know whose ball it is. It is Lady Bulldogs basketball. McAllister pump fake to the basket. A 10-footer just off the mark. Shawn Tidwell not boxed out. She can't get it to go. Kanaya Jones picking up the rebound. Ball knocked loose. Another turnover for the Lady Bruins. It's going to be Kiana Clay pushing. Trying to get it off to the right side to McAllister in the corner. Monica Lindsay will knock it loose out of bounds with 10 seconds to go. To the Lady Bulldogs. Kiana Clay triggering an inbound pass. Get it to McAllister in the corner, 8 seconds. 6 seconds driving baseline, gets it to Clay out front. Butler had an open look, but they couldn't get it to her. Tidwell at the buzzer, just off on the three-point attempt. So we will finish 1 quarter of action here. And the guest, The visiting team, Lady Bulldogs of John Hardin, 11. Central Hardin Lady Bruins, 9. We want to thank our sponsors. Elizabethtown Exterminating is a locally owned, family-run pest control company and has been serving Hardin, Meade, Grayson, and Nelson counties and the surrounding areas of Kentucky since 1976. Whatever your pest control issues are, termites, spiders, crickets, general pests, even moles, their team has the knowledge, skill, and training to safely and effectively eliminate the problem. Call 270-737-6900 or go online at mugabug.com. West Point Bank has 5 offices located in Elizabethtown, Radcliffe, Upton, Glendale, and West Point, or find us online at westpointbank.com. Let us help make life simpler. West Point Bank, hometown banking made simple. Tune in weekly for all HCEC-TV programs. Air on Brandenburg Telecom and Comcast Cable's Channel 2. And Spectrum Channel 184, all HCEC-TV programs on the HCEC-TV YouTube channel. Subscribe to the channel today to get your local community sports and events. Special thanks to our HCEC-TV crew. And we would like to thank NFHS, the National Federation of High School Sports, and its support in providing live streaming service. Contact NFHS.com to subscribe today. Back to the second quarter of action here. The Lady Bruins with Paige Gray, Alyssa Lindsay, Monica Lindsay, Caden Kendricks, and Kanaya Kendricks. For the Lady Bulldogs, it would be Christine Kettlehake, Rihanna Butler, Sharon Tidwell, Destiny McAllister, and Kiana Clay. Clay driving around Kendricks up the right side, gives it to McAllister. They're both kind of trapped in the corner, trying to get it inside to Kettlehake, knocked away by Gray, but Kettlehake got her hand on it at the end, and it'll go to the Lady Bruins. Both teams with 9 turnovers in the first quarter, and there's one already for the Lady Bulldogs. Attempted pass inside into the post to Kettlehake went awry. In the corner, Gray trying to make a pump fake and drive, gets it inside, trying to get inside to Kendricks. Caden Kendricks trying to get the ball, called for the foul, her first, team's second. So it'll go right back over to the Lady Bulldogs. Checking in, Jaden Young. Kiana Clay will take a seat. I think it's foul away from the ball, a block. I may be on the screen that was set. Sharon Tidwell, her first, team 6th. The next foul, the Lady Bruins will go to the line for one in the bonus. Nia Kendricks back to Alyssa out top. Coach Covington-Jones not at all happy with the offensive set right there. It was not run to her satisfaction. She's going to call a full timeout. This is an HCEC-TV student production, a division of the Hardin County Schools. Special thanks to our live sports coverage sponsors, Brandenburg Telecom, Physical Therapy Associates, Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, Blue Ribbon Renovations, a Mark Harris Company, and E-Town Exterminating. So 7:06 to go here in the second quarter, and Coach Covington-Jones trying to inspire her troops over there. You might even hear her. She's not very happy with the performance of the Lady Bruins at this point, and has a lot to say. Coach Coleman on the other side taking a little bit of a more calm approach in this situation. They're up 11-9, and obviously both teams have got to clean up their play here in the second quarter if someone's going to assert themselves. With that many turnovers, you'd think that that would have led to more points, but it really has not. A lot of balls thrown away, just unable to make things happen, either squad on the offensive end. Bailey Bell inbounds to Monica Lindsay. Trying to get it in the post to Caden Kendricks. She is not there. Alyssa Lindsay picks up her dribble, gets it to Monica Lindsay, cutting across the lane. They're going to reset the offense here. Not much on the screens there. I'm sure that's what Coach Covington Jones was a little bit disappointed in. Lindsay back out top, going to look to reset and cut through. Caden Kendricks making a drive, and she's going to travel. So minute half in here in the quarter. No score in this second quarter. They're going to call a carry on Sharon Tidwell. She tried to get to the baseline and get around the corner to the basket and carried the ball. Put her hand under it. Used to be called palming the ball. Alyssa Lindsay out top. Over to Kanaya Kendricks. Kendricks looking down the lanes, driving, floater in the lane, unable to get it to go. Brianna Butler with a rebound. Getting the ball to Destiny McAllister up the left side. Inside, Christine Kettlehake wide open, unable to finish, and Monica Lindsay with the rebound. Only 3 rebounds. That's the 3rd rebound of the game for the Lady Bruins. Unable to connect again. Kettlehake's going to knock it away, save it in. Beautiful hustle, Christine Kettlehake. And then another turnover back the other direction, and that'll be a foul. So a couple more turnovers, 1 for each team. This one will have Kanaya Kendricks heading to the line after the foul to shoot 2. Sharon Tidwell committing her second. Team 7, so there's 3 Lady Bulldogs with 2 fouls. Kendrick's first is good. So Clay, McAllister, and Tidwell, the 3 leading scorers for the Lady Bulldogs, all with 2 fouls here early in the second quarter. And a tie game as Kanaya Kendricks knocks down the second. So the good free throw shooting for the Lady Bruins continues. Diamond pressure, looking to trap. McAllister and Clay working the ball up the floor. Good ball handling there. McAllister gets it to Rihanna Butler. Butler trying to drive, knocked away. There's Kanaya Kendricks. She's in the open floor, going to get it to Monica Lindsay. Basket is good. Again, the full court pressure is on. This gave the Lady Bulldogs all kinds of trouble in the first meeting. Timeout called by Nikki Coleman, and the Lady Bruins have taken a 13-11 lead. This is Hardin County Educational Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming is sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunications needs. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results. With locations in Elizabethtown, Hodgenville, Radcliffe, and South Louisville, online at physicaltherapyky.com. Blue Ribbon Renovations is a new locally owned Mark Harris company that is offering 0% interest and no payments for 12 months on windows, doors, fences, roofs, decks, siding, and much, much more. To explore your options or schedule your appointment today, call Michelle at 270-763-3186. Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, a family-owned business with competitive prices, pickup service, and a friendly staff available for your recycling needs. Located in Elizabethtown on 31W, just south of exit 91 on Interstate 65. Call 270-982-7206 to talk to someone about scrapping metal and recycling. So 5:14 to go here in the first half. Lady Bruins 13, Lady Bulldogs 11. Just some results from the north end of the county. E-Town 49, North Hardin 35 in girls basketball action. Kiana Clay picks up her dribble. Jaden Young around the right side. They're going to call Caden Kendricks for the foul. Her second, team's 4th. D. Hilbert checking in for Caden Kendricks. Kettlehake from the free throw line, just off the mark. Ball is going to stay with the Lady Bulldogs. Young finds McAllister cutting in the lane, just a little too far into the basket. Butler, ball up and not good. Hilbert running it down on the rebound. Up the floor, unable to get the shot up. They're going to call out of bounds off the Lady Bulldogs. Looked like it might have been a foul on Jaden Young. Lady Bruins look really confused on the inbound play. Kendricks trying to get it to Bailey Bell, but picked off by McAllister. Around the back, heading up the left side, guarded by Alyssa Lindsay. Monica Lindsay guarding Jaden Young on the drive. She's got Kiana Clay cutting down the lane. Clay for the bucket. That's her 4th point of the night. Tie game, 13-all. Hilbert on the right side. 4:20 and counting in the second quarter. Nia Kendricks, 3 from straight ahead. Not there. Alyssa Lindsay on the rebound, unable to get it in the basket. Rebound by Bailey Bell. Hilbert with the ball up. Nobody able to get it in the basket. Jaden Young with the rebound. Kiana Clay loses it, and it's going to be off her leg. It's going to go over to the Lady Bruins. Paris Parker checking in, Rihanna Butler checking out. Paris Parker for the Lady Bulldogs. D. Hilbert on the right side looking for the cutting Alyssa Lindsay, just a little too far past the basket. Good drive. Kanai Kendricks can't get it to go. Mallory Reed on the follow. Good rebound by Mallory Reed, and there's going to be a foul. She'll go to the line. It's going to be a foul on Christine Kettlehake. Her first. I think that's the team's 8th foul. Reed unable to convert the first. Second is good. Reed's first of the night. Kiana Clay bringing the ball up against the pressure. Paris Parker driving up she's trapped on the baseline. That's going to be another turnover, just in a bad spot to pick the ball up. Up ahead, Kanaya Kendricks, and she'll get the basket. 3:15 to go, and it's a 16-13 Lady Bruin lead after being down 9-3 early. Parker catches it, unable to get it to go. I think they're going to call a foul. Mallory Reed called for her first foul.
At the line, shooting 2, Paris Parker.
Paris Parker at the line shooting 2. First is good. Checking in Sharon Tidwell, getting Jaden Young, Juliana Stith, and Kanaya Jones checking in for Alyssa Lindsay and Kanaya Kendricks for the Lady Bruins. They're going to call D. Hilbert for being in the lane too early. Lane violation, and Paris Parker will get another crack at it. And I was going to say the second good, but the third good, but it counts as 2 for 2 from the line there. It's 16-15 now. Kanaya Jones for 3 from the right side, just a little off. Rebound, Juliana Stith. Over to Kanaya Jones, the 2 8th graders in the lineup right now together. Stith and Jones with Monica Lindsay, who'll drive, give it up to Dee Hilbert on the left. Driving just a little off on the pass. Stith tracks it down. Good defense. 5-second call, caught in the corner over here and unable to advance the ball anywhere. Madison Wilcox checking in. Dee Hilbert to check out. As you can see, this Lady Bruin squad is going to go deep, deep, deep onto the bench, and hoping, I'm sure, Coach Covington-Jones hoping that will pay off in the second half. Parker letting the three go just a little off. Rebound batted around, and it's going to go out of bounds back to the Lady Bulldogs. 2:21 to go here in the second. Sean Tidwell found good position in the other box. It's knocked away by Kanai Jones, and it'll stay with the Lady Bulldogs. A little bit of a defensive breakdown there as Tidwell was able to box out in great position. Couldn't handle the pass, though. Young driving into the lane. Shot up and good. So Jaden Young, her first basket of the night. Wilcox in the lane, unable to handle the ball. Kettlehake comes away with it. Clay driving, gets her own rebound after good defense by Mallory Reed. Sharon Tidwell with the rebound and put back, and she'll be fouled. Monica Lindsay, her first. So Tidwell will go to the line for one. Destiny McAllister checking in for Kiana Clay. Just off the mark. Jaden Young in there. Able to get a rebound to get tied up. It'll go to the Lady Bruins. Kanai Kendricks checking in for Madison Wilcox for the Lady Bruins. Rihanna Butler checking back in for Paris Parker for the Lady Bulldogs. Lindsay gives it off to Kanai Jones. Turnover by the Lady Bruins. Back to the Lady Bulldogs. Alyssa Lindsay in for Kanai Jones. Clay back in very quickly, checking in for Christine Kettlehake. 19-16 with 1:19 to go. It's the Lady Bulldogs in front. Turnover, steal by Kanaya Kendricks. She's going to the basket, and she will get the basket and one. Fouled on the shot, pushed out of bounds on the break. Kiana Clay with her third. Kanaya Kendricks has 7 points and will go to the line for one. Chance to tie this game up with 1:08 in the second quarter. Kendricks just off the mark. Jaden Young with the rebound. Her fifth of the game, leading rebounder of the game. She's done a great job on the glass. Good pass inside to the basket. Strong Sharon Tidwell. Foul is going to be on. It's going to be on Mallory Reed, her second, and Sharon Tidwell will have the and one opportunity here. And she will complete the three-point play. Shawn Tidwell with 9 points. The leading scorer for the Lady Bulldogs, off to a good start tonight. Now Kendrick's mid-range jumper can't find it, but she's got the rebound inside to Mallory Reed. Shot blocked. Rebound Tidwell coming the other way. 40 seconds to go. 22-18 lead for the Lady Bulldogs. Jaden Young on the right-hand side, driving through traffic and making the basket. Jaden Young. Short by Kanaya Kendricks. Juliana Stith in the left corner. She's going to spin and drive. Floater, no good. Sean Tidwell with another rebound. Gonna get it to Jaden Young with just 5 seconds to go. I'm not sure she knows what time. Kettlehake for three at the buzzer, no good. So we finish off this second quarter. The Lady Bulldogs 24, the Lady Bruins 18. We'll come back in 10 minutes for second half action.
This has been a Hardin County Educational Community Television production. Live local sports are on Brandenburg Channel 1, and all rebroadcasts are on Brandenburg and Comcast Channel 2, Spectrum Communications Channel 184, and on our YouTube site. Also check out our live sporting events on nfhs.com or visit us at hardin.k12.ky.us. Hardin County Educational Community Television, located in Hardin County, Kentucky, a division of Hardin County Schools, airing on Brandenburg, Comcast, Spectrum, and also airing online.
Providing live coverage of local high school sports.
Covering community and school events, while teaching students along the way.
HCEC-TV, the area's leading educational and government access channel, training the next generation of media arts students.
Control your home even when you're not there with Brandenburg Telecom's home automation service. Turn lights on and off, lock and unlock doors, and change settings on your thermostat using your smartphone or tablet. Stop worrying whether or not you remember to close the garage door, and save money by programming your thermostat to reduce energy used when you're not home. Call Brandenburg Telecom for a free quote and enjoy the convenience of having home automation, phone, TV, and internet service, all from one local company.
All right, son, you ready to open your first savings account?
Yes, I am.
West Point Bank has been growing with our customers for over 30 years. We know what it takes to support them in every stage of their life. You need a bank that you know and trust to help you reach your goals and make your dreams come true. West Point Bank, hometown banking made simple.
Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal helps keep America clean.
Got a car that needs to be scrapped? Older furniture not working? We pay top dollar. Call Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling today. Family owned and operated for over 40 years.
Premier Metal Recycling Company, we even handle the unloading. Waddell's Auto and Scrap, now with 2 locations.
Do your part. Keep America clean.
At Physical Therapy Associates, our approach to care is patient first. We know how important it is for our patients to return to work or play or just day-to-day life, which is why our highly trained and experienced staff treats everyone that walks through our doors as a friend. With 6 locations across Hardin, LaRue, Nelson, and Meade counties, we're committed to being there for you when you need us. Give us a call at 270-234-1569 or visit us at physicaltherapyky.com. Physical Therapy Associates, friends helping friends.
000 Blue Ribbon Renovations is a new locally owned Mark Harris company offering 0 interest and no payments for 12 months on windows, doors, fences, roofs, decks, siding, and much, much more. To explore your options or schedule your appointment, please call Michelle at 270-763-3186.
E-Town Exterminating, a locally owned, family-run pest control company, has been serving Hardin County and the surrounding area since 1976. E-Town Exterminating provides pest control for residential and commercial properties. E-Town Exterminating on Ring Road in Elizabethtown. Phone 737-6900.
E-Town Exterminating, what the buzz is all about.
For additional information on HCEC-TV programming, call 270-769-8855 or email Gina Ryan at hardin.kyschools.us. On behalf of HCEC-TV, we would like to thank all of our live coverage sponsors.
Welcome back to Central Hardin High School for second half action. Right now, after one half of action, it's the Lady Bulldogs, the visitors, 24. The home-standing Central Hardin Lady Bruins, 18. And let me run down some of the scoring from the first half and some of the key statistics and highlights. For the Lady Bulldogs, Sharon Tidwell with 9, Destiny McAllister with 2, Rihanna Butler 3, Jaden Young 4, Kiana Clay 4, and Paris Parker 2. For the Lady Bruins, Monica Lindsay 6, Alyssa Lindsay 2, Kanaya Kendricks 7, Caden Kendricks 2, Mallory Reed 1. The big number that I've been tracking this evening is the turnovers, and both teams are really struggling to take care of the basketball. Through the first half, both teams with 14 turnovers, both with 9 in the first quarter. So not a very strong performance, kind of a frantic, helter-skelter looking kind of pace with neither team really doing a good job taking care of the basketball. So we'll see who can take care of the ball, who can make the, have energy for these last 16 minutes of play. Lady Bulldogs ready to take the floor. The Lady Bruins just now coming out of the locker room as the buzzer sounds and ready for action here. So as the second half begins, Lady Bulldogs will have their starting lineup on the floor. Jaden Young, Kiana Clay, Rihanna Butler, Destiny McAllister, and Sharon Tidwell. For the Lady Bruins, it'll be Kanaya Kendricks, Caden Kendricks, Monica Lindsay, Mallory Reed, and Krista Cecil on the floor. It'll be Lady Bulldogs ball. And the second half is underway. This is a critical 17th district ball game here. In the corner, Butler open for 3 to start the game, the second half, and she knocks down her second 3 of the night, and they left her wide open from the corner. Problem they have had from time to time. Pressure easily handled. Caden Kendricks with the ball. Monica Lindsay down the lane, blocked by Sharon Tidwell. She'll gather that in. Her 5th rebound of the night. McAllister on the drive. She'll step back for 3. It's off the mark. Monica Lindsay with the rebound. Mallory Reed from the baseline, just off the mark. Krista Cecil rebound, puts it down. Could have gone straight back up with it. She's got her second rebound. Lindsay spinning in the lane. Monica Lindsay will score. 27-20, Lady Bulldogs in the lead. Kiana Clay bringing up the right-hand side. Tidwell at the high post. She's going to turn and drive. Try to get it back to Rihanna Butler, but it's stolen by Monica Lindsay. Easily up the floor for the basket. She's got 4 quick ones here, and this is what it looked like in the first game. In a tie game is a lot of easy open court layups for the Lady Bruins in the second half. They're going to need a bunch of that. Jaden Young from deep. That's way off the mark. Cecil trying to track it down. Butler will come up with it. Butler looking to throw into the post. Tidwell's got it. Easy bucket. Great catch and great move by Tidwell. Throw inside to Mallory Reed in the post. Good look. It'll be Sharon Tidwell. I'm sorry, 32, not 23. Rihanna Butler with the foul. Her second. Harper Hines checking in. Krista Cecil checking out. Kanaya Kendricks quickly to the basket. In the lane to Destiny McAllister. She's guarded by Mallory Reed. She's going to lose the ball. Kanai Kendricks pushing Monica Lindsay in the lane. She'll convert. And Coach Coleman wants a timeout. So interestingly enough, we are now 2 minutes and 22 seconds into this quarter, the third quarter. And the Lady Bruins have scored 4 field goals in the second half. That's all they had in the entire first half. So a much quicker start for the Lady Bruins. It is now 29-26 as the Lady Bruins have cut into the lead. Cut it to 3 points. Early three-pointer by Rihanna Butler. And Sean Tidwell scoring in the post. So the Lady Bulldogs have not been dead on the offensive end either. They've been able to put the ball in the basket and keep scoring to maintain a 3-point lead. Juliana Stith has checked in for Monica Lindsay here. And the Lady Bruins will set up their trapping full court pressure. Gonna find Jaden Young. Trap is coming. Works out of that. Sharon Tidwell with it. Knocked back by Mallory Reed. Tidwell's driving the lane. They're gonna call a push. Fouls on Juliana Stith. Her first. Team first of the quarter. Young finds Tidwell on the baseline. She's going to pump fake, go to the rim, just underneath the rim. Got a little too deep under the basket. Stith is going to give it up ahead, but it is stolen by Kiana Clay, who's got a one-on-one break. Can't find the basket. Caden Kendricks on the rebound. Harper Hines trying to get around the corner. She does. They're going to call a foul on Rihanna Butler. It's her third foul. So Clay and Butler both with 3 fouls for the Lady Bulldogs. Katie Gray checking in for Mallory Reed. Gray gets it back to Stith. Hines out top. It looked like she had an open 3. Gets it to Kanaya Kendricks in the lane. Shot blocked. Destiny McAllister comes up with the ball. Driving it up the right side. Guarded by Harper Hines. Hines is down. Tidwell up the lane, and she's got the basket. Kanaya Kendricks driving, unable to get it to go. Katie Gray with the rebound, unable to finish, but she'll go to the line.
Sharon Tidwell, her third, team fourth. Katie Gray at the line, shooting 2.
Gray just a little long on the first. Monica Lindsay, Kanaya Jones will check in for Kanaya Kendrick, and Harper Hines. Alyssa Lindsay in for Caden Kendricks. Gray's second. Off to the left. Can't find one out of 2. Rebound knocked out of bounds off of Destiny McAllister. The Lady Bruins will have the ball. Kanaya Jones open on the inbound play. Good find and good basket. Kanaya Jones with her first 2 of the night. Out of bounds off of the foot of Destiny McAllister. Jaden Young checking in for Christine Kettlehake out. On the floor for the Lady Bruins, Monica and Alyssa Lindsay, Katie Gray, Juliana Stith, and Kanaya Jones. This is an interesting look with no seniors on the floor. This is a lot like what you might see next season for the Lady Bruins. Katie Gray not able to get it to fall, gets her own rebound. Ball up and knocked out of bounds off of the Lady Bulldogs. A lot of contact there. That may just be Dad Gray talking, not announcer Gray talking. Back to Lindsay. Lindsay's got an open look from the baseline, not able to get it to go. Rebound Kiana Clay, and she's pushing it fast up the floor. Getting to the basket, Kiana Clay for 2. Coming back the other way in a hurry, Monica Lindsay. The pace is picked up, trying to get it inside. Listen, Lindsay with the ball with the runner in the lane, unable to get it. Rebound again to Katie Gray, knocked out of bounds by Sharon Tidwell. So Gray in with 3 quick rebounds. Jones unable to handle it, but Monica Lindsay's got it. Shot from the baseline, just a little too long. Sharon Tidwell with the rebound. She's got 6 on the night. Kanaya Kendricks knocking it loose, trying to track it down. Has got it off the board and in. And 1. Opportunity for a 3-point play. That foul could be on Tidwell. I think that would be her 3rd. The basket is good. It is on Tidwell. Got her for 3. The PA announcer said 4. Not sure where Sharon Tidwell is. So Kendricks, Kanaya Kendricks at the line, 3:19 to go, trying to complete the 3-point play. And bounces around and in. So Kanaya Kendricks knocking down the free throw. I believe she is 3 of 4. Kanaya Jones with the steal, trying to get the bucket. Can't get it to go. Tracked down by Destiny McAllister. Another turnover, 2 in a row for the Lady Bulldogs. Lindsay with the ball. Katie Gray inside, posting up. Brianna Butler with the foul. I believe that's her 4th. Throw out top, taken by Kiana Clay, and timeout called by Coach Coleman. Good steal by Kiana Clay, and Coach Coleman will take advantage of calling a timeout with her player laying on the floor. Good play to retain possession. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming is sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all of your telecommunications needs. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results. With locations in Elizabethtown, Hodgenville, Radcliffe, and South Louisville, online at physicaltherapyky.com. Blue Ribbon Renovations is a new locally owned Mark Harris company that is offering 0% interest and no payments for 12 months on windows, doors, fences, roofs, decks, siding, and much, much more. To explore your options or schedule your appointment today, call Michelle at 270-763-3186. So 2:54 to go here in the 3rd quarter. And it's still a 2-point advantage for the Lady Bulldogs. 4 turnovers for the Lady Bulldogs in this quarter, 2 for the Lady Bruins, doing a little better job of taking care of the basketball. 5 team fouls against the Lady Bulldogs in this half so far, 1 on the Lady Bruins. Virtually no foul trouble for the Lady Bruins. Lady Bulldogs foul trouble starting to mount. I'm not sure. We have 23 Sharon Tidwell and 32 Rihanna Butler, and I'm not sure if I've missed a foul going one way or the other. Steal by Kanaya Jones. Kicked out of bounds by Kiana Clay as she tried to retrieve it, and it's going to be Lady Bruin basketball. Down 2 here. Paris Parker checking in for Destiny McAllister. McAllister with just 2 points so far on the evening, and she was one of the big scorers in that first game. Trying to get it to Katie Gray on the inbounds. Track down Kanaya Kendricks. Kanaya Jones for 3 deep, and it's good. The first lead of the night for the Lady Bruins. So Jones with her 5th point of the night. Ball knocked loose. Jaden Young able to get it. Kiana Clay driving up the right side. Kanai Jones with the rebound. She's making her presence felt here in the second half. Kanai Kendrick getting it to Alyssa Lindsay, not able to do anything with it. She'll take it back out. Kanai Kendrick inside trying to gather the pass, cross-court pass, and the ball is loose and turnover. Back to the Lady Bulldogs. It's, again, frantic pace and not much control. Ball swung around the outside, knocked away. It's going to be a 2-on-1. Given up to Monica Lindsay, and the basket for Lindsay. She's got 8 in the second half, 14 total. So the leading scorer for the Lady Bruins, making a lot happen. And you can really see Kanaya Jones why she's in the game right now. Kanaya, young 8th grader, Coach Kojo's daughter. But the reason she's in the game is long arms, quick hands, and the ability to create a lot of turnovers. And you can see her deflecting a lot of passes. Those pass deflections can really make a big difference. And so she's seeing a lot of playing time because of that ability to get her hands on the ball defensively. Parker on the right side. Kettlehake out top. Swings it. Butler open again from the corner. Just off this time. Monica Lindsay with the rebound. Ahead to Madison Wilcox. Wilcox unable to get it to go. Butler trying to track down. It's going to go to Kanaya Kendricks. Bucket off the glass. Kanaya Kendricks. She's got 14 as well. So the 2 leading scorers here for the Lady Bruins really getting the job done, especially here in the second half. Good defense. Paris Parker, though, with the ball. Kettlehake going to try to drive it. Fouled from behind by Kanaya Kendricks. Gianna Stith checking in for Kanaya Kendricks, and Kanaya's had a great third quarter here. Great game overall. Caden Kendricks in for Mallory Reed. 38-33, and Lady Bulldogs will inbounds from the baseline here. Butler in the corner, guarded by Stith. Butler driving, not her game, but she makes a nice move and unable to get it to go. Alyssa Lindsay on the rebound, her first of the game. She's usually a very productive rebounder. Monica Lindsay and Lynn unable to get it to go. She's going to push Paris Parker, trying to get back to her missed shot. She had Caden Kendricks open for a layup there if she had dished it off, and Coach Covington Jones is reminding her, hey, you've got somebody standing there for a layup, get them the ball. 41 seconds to go in this third quarter. Paris Parker, the point guard, posting up on Stith and makes a nice move. They're going to call a foul, I believe, on Juliana Stith. So nice play by Paris Parker. Stith's second foul, team 4th. Kanaya Jones checking back in for Juliana Stith. Trying to get the ball inbounds. Good defense. Butler inside, not able to get it to go. Caden Kendricks with the rebound. Getting it ahead to Madison Wilcox. To Kanaya Jones, over to Alyssa Lindsay. Not able to get it to go, but there'll be a foul on 2 shots. The foul is on Christine Kettlehake. That'll be her second, team's 6th. First free throw is good for Alyssa Lindsay. High arcing shot, good for Alyssa Lindsay. Press is on again. Kettlehake now has the ball. Good move up the floor now. She needed to give it up right there. Going to call a foul on Madison Wilcox, her first. The Lady Bruins have played 14 players tonight. Ball knocked out of bounds by Kanaya Jones. Actually, 15 players they've played tonight. Looking down on the bench and seeing another one that I've seen on the floor. Butler open for three. They've left her open again. She's unable to get that one to go. Tidwell rebound. Up, no good. Foul will be on Kanaya Jones, her first. Tidwell to the line for two. Tidwell first off. Harper Hines checking in for Kanaya Jones. Dee Hilbert checking in now for Caden Kendricks. The Lady Bruins going with kind of a smaller lineup. No post players on the floor, all guards. Going to a small lineup here. We'll see with the last 7 seconds. Want to be able to get the ball advanced up the floor. Second one good by Tidwell. Her 14th point on the night. She'll check out for Paris Parker. Monica Lindsay pushing. She's going to find Harper Hines for three. Good! Big bucket by Harper Hines. That was the 15th player I was talking about earlier that I had missed. She played earlier. Big three-point bucket at the buzzer for Harper Hines. And so what was a deficit at the half is now a 9-point Lady Bruin 43-34 lead. And so, boy, a lot of offense in that third quarter. Okay, I'm seeing 22 points, and that's about what they had in the first half. So a much better performance for the Lady Bruins here in the third quarter. I want to thank our sponsors, including Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, a family-owned business with competitive prices, pickup service, and a friendly staff available for your recycling needs. Located in Elizabethtown on 31W, just south of Exit 91 on Interstate 65. Call 270-982-7206 to talk to someone about scrapping metal and recycling. E-Town Exterminating. E-Town Exterminating is is a locally owned family-run pest control company and has been serving Hardin, Meade, Grayson, and Nelson counties in the surrounding areas of Kentucky since 1976. Whatever your pest control issues are, termites, spiders, crickets, general pests, even moles, their team has the knowledge, skill, and training to safely and effectively eliminate the problem. Call 270-737-6900 or go online to muggabug.com. That's muggabug.com, Muggabug. All right, fourth quarter action about to begin. Caden Kendricks, Monica Lindsay, Alyssa Lindsay, Kanaya Kendricks, and Paige Gray on the floor for the Lady Bruins. Kiana Clay, Paris Parker, Christine Kettlehake, Jaden Young, and Rihanna Butler on the floor for the Lady Bulldogs. It looks like they are set up in a 2-3 zone look. We are waiting for the book to get squared away. I think they may be trying to figure out the foul situation for Sharon Tidwell and Rihanna Butler. There is some confusion there, and they are working this out, the two bookkeepers. Coach Kojo is going to take a minute here to draw up a play and use a little bit of this extra time to have a conversation with her players. I'm going to try to figure out what's going on here as soon as they're done with that.
Lady Bruin ball. Lady Bulldogs have one timeout, Central Hardin 3.
All right. We are back to action. Monica Lindsay with the ball over to Kanaya Kendricks on the left wing. Back out front, trying to work a play here, getting Caden Kendricks cutting across the lane. She's going to turn and shoot, unable to get it to go. Clay with the rebound. Double dribble as she put it on the floor. Again, Coach Covington Jones had drawn up a really nice play, just trying to get the thing executed. And it was Caden Kendricks coming off a screen by Paige Gray, wide open and just unable to get it to fall. Alyssa Lindsay driving on Parker. She's got a bucket. Alyssa Lindsay for 2. She's got 6 points on the night. Kiana Clay, they're breaking the press here. Long cross-court pass to Rihanna Butler. Are they calling a foul? Yeah, they are. Alyssa Lindsay trying to get to the ball. Foul on Alyssa Lindsay. Her first. I believe that's a team 6. McAllister will come back in. McAllister scored 19 in the first game of the year against Central Hardin. Right now, she's got 2. It's one of the big differences. Butler will go to the line for 1 in the bonus. She's going to make the first. Butler has 7. Ball did not fall, but Butler had stepped over the line, a violation. Ball goes over to the Lady Bruins, and now we're going to see some pressure from the Lady Bulldogs in their diamond pressure look. The Lindsay twins going to work the ball up. Caden Kendricks open, going to get it to Paige Gray for the bucket. Great job breaking the pressure. Gray gets her first bucket of the night. Ball knocked out of bounds, and it's going to stay with the Lady Bulldogs. Again, the pressure paying dividends in the second half for the Lady Bruins, just like it did in their first meeting, which ended up being a 16-point victory for the Lady Bruins when it was tied at the half. So similar, this game playing out a lot like that one. 12-point advantage right now for the Lady Bruins, with the pressure and the numbers just being a little too much for the Lady Bulldogs. Butler in trouble. This time, no foul, but a tie-up. And the Lady Bulldogs have the possession arrow, so it'll stay in this end of the floor. Jaden Young to bring the ball in bounds. Not finding anybody open, gets Kettlehake in the corner. McAllister unable to take it in the middle in the lane. Monica Lindsay to the basket. Left-hand layup, and again, getting open looks off of their defense, turning defense into offense for the Lady Bruins. Jaden Young gets it to Rihanna Butler across. Nice pump fake by Butler, unable to get it to go, just short. Knocked out of bounds, back to the Lady Bruins. Good move by Butler, just a little bit light with the touch. Still struggling to find anybody open. Trying to throw it up to Kettlehake, unable to get it. Lindsay with the basket and the foul, and one opportunity for a three-point play. Monica Lindsay, she's got 12 in the second half. McAllister with the foul. Lindsay knocks it down. She's been really good from the line tonight. Actually 21 on the night for Monica Lindsay. 15 here in the second half. We've got 6:23 to go in the ball game. 52-35, a 17-point Lady Bruin advantage. Never would have seen that coming at halftime, that's for sure. This time Monica Lindsay called for the foul, kind of riding Jaden Young as she's going down the sideline there, not in a good position. And that's going to send Jaden Young to the line for one and the bonus. Lindsay's third foul. Off. Gray with the rebound, fighting for it. Caden Kendricks in the corner. Monica Lindsay for three, just off. And it's going to be Kanaya Kendricks over the back, a push in the back on Kiana Clay. That'll send her to the line for one of the bonus. Kanai's third. And that'll send Kiana Clay to the line, shooting 1 in the bonus, I believe. Kanai Jones checking in for Kanai Kendricks. Kanai Kendricks looking a little tired. She has expended a lot of energy in that press, and again, this is why they need the numbers. That's why they've got to keep rotating so that they can have that pressure be so strong. Caden Kendricks trying to get the rebound, drops it off of her leg. Ball's loose on the floor. Jaden Young will get it to McAllister. Ball's thrown away. Tidwell running it down. Beats Monica Lindsay to the ball. Clay down the line, down the lane that is. You're going to call Gray for the foul. There was nobody that touched Kiana Clay on that drive down the lane, so that one was a bit of a mystery. Be Gray's first foul of the night. Clay is unable to convert the first. Kiana Clay, 66% free throw shooter from the line, the second best on this Lady Bulldog squad. She makes the second. She's got 7 points on the night. Monica Lindsay out top, 52-36 with 5.5 minutes to go in the ball game. Crossover move in the lane. Crossover move back. Great move, Monica Lindsay. Just tearing this Lady Bulldog team apart. Kind of Clay pushing the ball, trying to get up over half court. She will. McAllister with the ball to Kettlehake in the corner pump fake. And she took a step before she put it on the floor. Reed checking in for Gray. Juliana Stith going to be checking in. Alyssa Lindsay checking out. Five minutes. Monica Lindsay out top. You can see Clay giving her a lot of space, not wanting to get give Monica Lindsay the drive. Out top again, Lindsay's going to reset the offense, going into their stack set. Juliana Stith has the ball stolen away by Destiny McAllister. McAllister putting it on the floor, trying to get to the rim. Ball in and out. Rebound by Kiana Clay, getting it back to McAllister. McAllister's going to reset. Clay's fourth rebound of the night. McAllister is going to get fouled driving to the basket, and it looks like it was Kanaya Jones on the foul. McAllister will shoot 2. I think the Lady Bulldogs will be shooting 2 the rest of the night in the double bonus. If you recall, about halfway through the third quarter, Lady Bruins had only committed 1 foul, now up to 10. I think 11 actually now. McAllister knocks down the first. It's one of the benefits for Coach Covington Jones that she's got 15 players that she will put on the court. Foul trouble can be trouble depending on who it is, but they've got players, that's for sure. McAllister's second, no good. Caden Kendricks with the rebound, her fourth. Harper Hines throws the ball away. Another loose ball, and this time Caden Kendricks could not save it. The Lady Bulldogs will have the ball on the baseline under their own basket. Lady Bulldogs, kind of Clay cutting across the screens, driving in the lane, just unable to get it to go. Hines with the rebound, falls on it out of bounds, and it's going to stay with the Lady Bulldogs. So Harper's taking a couple hard falls. It was a good rebound, just couldn't control it and couldn't keep her feet with the pressure. McAllister on the right wing working on Hines. Puts a toe on the line. There was contact there, but toe on the line. 54-37, just under 4 minutes trying to get the ball up the floor. Caden Kendricks shuffled her feet before she could get going. Coach Covington Jones about 10 feet out on the court. The official, I think, was kind of asking her, where are you going? Get back on the bench. McAllister trying to get it inside to Sharon Tidwell. Another turnover. Again, the turnovers have just mounted. It has not been as bad here in the second half for either team. But with 3:47 to go, the entire group will be substituted, and we're going to see the seniors again here for the Lady Bruins. Paige Gray, Kanaya Kendricks, Amber LaFollette, Krista Cecil, and Bailey Bell. Here hopefully to finish it up on senior night. 3:43 and counting. Pass ahead to Amber LaFollette. Kettlehake there to take the ball from her. The ball will go back to the Lady Bruins. And Coach Covington Jones will call a full timeout. Again, thanks to our sponsors. This is an HCEC-TV student production division of Hardin County Schools. Special thanks to our live sports coverage sponsors, Brandenburg Telecom, Physical Therapy Associates, Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, Blue Ribbon Renovations, a Mark Harris Company, and E-Town Exterminating. Tune in weekly for all local HCEC-TV programs airing on Brandenburg Telecom and Comcast Cable's Channel 2 and Spectrum Channel 184. All HCEC-TV programs on the HCEC-TV YouTube channel. Subscribe to the channel today to get your local community sports and events. Special thanks to our HCEC-TV crew. We'd also like to thank NFHS, the National Federation of High School Sports, and its support in providing live streaming service. Contact nfhs.com to subscribe today. Well, setting the scene here, it kind of looks like this one is in the books, academic to some degree. The margin is maybe the only thing that is in doubt here. 3:38 to go in the fourth. Lady Bruins 54, Lady Bulldogs 37, so a 17-point advantage here. And again, Coach Covington Jones substituting freely, getting her seniors into the ballgame. The only senior not in the ballgame right now, Caden Kendricks, who was just on the floor before that. And Krista Cecil looking for Paige Gray in the post. There's a big conversation going on between the referees. All three of them now involved in the conversation. And no one touched the ball, so they're going to have the ball exactly where the Lady Bruins were throwing it in bounds from. Kiana Clay will bring the ball up. Lady Bruins going to slow down the pace a little bit here, I think. They're not going to press quite as much. Number 22, Amber LaFollette, with the foul. As Jaden Young was trying to turn the corner on the drive. Jaden Young will have 2 free throws here. She has not scored in the second half after having 4 in the first. Can't get that one to fall. Jaden Young right now shooting just 16% from the free throw line this year. 1 of 6 until that one. 1 of 7 there. Makes the second. So there's her first point of the second half there. Kanaya Kendrick's going to push the ball up the floor, drive it all the way to the rim, trying to dish it off to Amber LaFollette. The ball is stolen away by Christine Kettlehake. 3:14 and counting. Kettlehake up top with the ball, guarded by Gray. Gray put in a lot of pressure, as is Kendricks there. Trying to help on Tidwell. Tidwell over the top, not able to corral it. McAllister saved it in bounds. Great feet. Handling the ball there. Kettlehake on the drive. Going to pull it back out. McAllister now on the left wing, guarded by Krista Cecil. Young for 3. No good. Ball on the floor. Battle on the floor for it. And that's going to be a jump. I believe that's going to go to the Lady Bulldogs. Gray and Tidwell were scrapping on the floor for the ball. It kind of bounced off of Gray. Kind of came off because it was an air ball. It hit funny. She wasn't ready for it. McAllister breaking open and gets the bucket. So McAllister's first field goal for the second half. She's got 5. Young taking the ball from La Follette. Block by Gray. Kettlehake now from the wing. Clay, 2-point basket for Kiana Clay. 2:18, and it's a 16, just a 12-point advantage actually. Kanaya Kendricks with the foul after the loose ball. So just a 12-point game now, it was 17 just a minute ago. And this group that started the game, the senior group, struggling to hold a lead. They kind of gave up the lead early. Jaden Young's going to knock it down, and Jaden Young's obviously a much better free throw shooter than her early season struggles would indicate. 5 new on for the Lady Bruins. Monica and Alyssa Lindsay, Kanaya Jones, Caden Kendricks, and Juliana Stith. Jaden Young for her second. Just off the mark. Kendricks with the rebound. Monica Lindsay gets it to Kanaya Jones on the drive. And foul on Jaden Young as Kanaya Jones was driving by her. Katie Gray checking in for Caden Kendricks. Jones first is good on the 1-and-1. She's got 6 points. I believe this is her biggest game of the year. She has hit a 3 in a varsity game before. She misses the second. Ball is loose. Jones getting after it, but she stepped on the line before she could save it. And that'll go to the Lady Bulldogs. So 55-43 with 2:02 remaining here. Monica Lindsay guarding Kiana Clay out top. Kettlehake on the right wing. Looking for McAllister in the post against Gray. Trying to make a move. Nowhere to go against the bigger post player inside. Kettlehake in the corner. Looked like she might have had an open 3 look. As Clay does. They had lost somebody in there. It looks like McAllister's going to go to the line again here. 1:35 remaining. Kanaya Jones called for the foul. McAllister misses the first. Madison Wilcox checking in for Kanaya Jones. It's Lindsay on the rebound. So 2 missed there. Stith for 3, open look. She's going to knock that down. Juliana Stith with her first 3 of the ball game, looking like she did in that JV game earlier tonight. She is a fantastic 8th grader, great shooter, great ball handler. Kettlehake in the corner, guarded by Gray. Gonna look inside. Jaden Young posting up on Juliana Stith. A little bit of a mismatch, but she's looking cross court. McAllister just can't quite get it. Young is able to get the ball from Stith, can't get it to go. There's Gray with the rebound. And I believe a foul reaching in. That'll send Gray to the line. Sharon Tidwell, the foul, and that is her 5th, and she will foul out of the game with 57 seconds remaining. 58-43. 15-point advantage for the Lady Bruins. And Gray going to the line for one of the bonus. First one is good. Harper Hines checking in for Monica Lindsay. Gray's seconds well short. McAllister with the rebound. She's got 7 rebounds on the night. Such a good all-around player. Driving on Morgan Covey, who's checked into the ball game for the Lady Bruins, just short from Butler. McAllister just short again as well. Unable to get the rebound here, this third group for the Lady Bruins. Good rebound by Covey. Can't quite get it back to one of her teammates, and that'll be Jaden Young to clean it up. 30 seconds remaining, 59-45. Katie Gray ahead, not able to get it to her as Destiny McAllister intercepts the pass. Just needed a little more oomph on that pass to get it there. Young driving, Clay for the three, just off the mark. Gray will have the rebound. Gets it to Stith, and Stith's going to work the clock at 8 seconds here, 7 seconds. They're just going to run it out. A double dribble by Juliana as coach looks at it like, what is going on here? 3.9 seconds to go and a turnover there with Juliana Stith with the double dribble. Long shot off the mark, and the game will end. This 17th district tilt 59-45. 15-point win for the Lady Bruins here on senior night. And again, it was again a similar game to the previous game, which ended in a 16-point victory for the Lady Bruins. And again, early difficulties for the Lady Bruins turned into an explosive second half. They only had 4 field goals in the first half, did the Lady Bruins. In the second half, Monica Lindsay herself had 7 field goals for 15 second half points. Actually, I'm sorry, she had 8 field goals for 17 second half points and 23 overall. Sharon Tidwell with 14 leading the John Hardin Lady Bulldogs. So Lady Bulldogs will leave Central Hardin High School tonight 1-5, and the Lady Bruins go to 4-3. So Lady Bruins taking care of business tonight in the north end of the county. Different story, actually same story, different night. That is the Elizabethtown Lady Panthers 49, North Hardin Trojans 35. So that is the 17th district action that we had this evening. And so big win for the Lady Bruins as they were able to get it going, especially in the second half, and put this game away. And we're so thankful for our sponsors, thankful for NFHS. If you've been able to stream live sports through NFHS, it's a wonderful service that is provided. I want to be mindful of our students and those who work with HCEC-TV, the HCEC-TV crew, for bringing you this action tonight. So again, the final score tonight here from Central Hardin High School, Lady Bruins 59, Lady Bulldogs 45. This has been Paul Gray. Good night, everybody.
This has been a Hardin County Educational Community Television production. Live local sports are on Brandenburg Channel 1, and all rebroadcasts are on Brandenburg and Comcast Channel 2, Spectrum Communications Channel 184, and on our YouTube site. Also check out our live sporting events on nfhs.com or visit us at hardin.k12.ky.us. Hardin County Educational Community Television, located in Hardin County, Kentucky, a division of Hardin County Schools, airing on Brandenburg, Comcast, Spectrum, and also airing online.
Providing live coverage of local high school sports.
Covering community and school events, while teaching students along the way.
HCEC-TV, the area's leading educational and government access channel, training the next generation of media arts students.
Control your home even when you're not there with Brandenburg Telecom's home automation service. Turn lights on and off, lock and unlock doors, and change settings on your thermostat using your smartphone or tablet. Stop worrying whether or not you remember to close the garage door, and save money by programming your thermostat to reduce energy used when you're not home. Call Brandenburg Telecom for a free quote and enjoy the convenience of having home automation, phone, TV, and internet service, all from one local company.
All right, son. You ready to open your first savings account?
Yes, I am.
West Point Bank has been growing with our customers for over 30 years. We know what it takes to support them in every stage of their life. You need a bank that you know and trust to help you reach your goals and make your dreams come true. West Point Bank, hometown banking made simple.
Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal helps keep America clean.
Got a car that needs to be scrapped? Older furniture not working? We pay Todd down. Call Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling today. Family owned and operated for over 40 years.
Premier Metal Recycling Company, we even handled the unloading. Waddell's Auto and Scrap, now with 2 locations.
Do your part. Keep America clean.
At Physical Therapy Associates, our approach to care is patient first. We know how important it is for our patients to return to work or play or just day-to-day life, which is why our highly trained and experienced staff treats everyone that walks through our doors as a friend. With 6 locations across Hardin, LaRue, Nelson, and Meade counties, we're committed to being there for you when you need us. Give us a call at 270-234-1569 or visit us at physicaltherapyky.com. Physical Therapy Associates, friends helping friends.
000 Blue Ribbon Renovations is a new locally owned Mark Harris company offering 0 interest and no payments for 12 months on windows, doors, fences, roofs, decks, siding, and much, much more. To explore your options or schedule your appointment, please call Michelle at 270-763-3186.
E-Town Exterminating, a locally owned, family-run pest control company, has been serving Hardin County and the surrounding area since 1976. E-Town Exterminating provides pest control for residential and commercial properties. E-Town Exterminating on Ring Road in Elizabethtown. Phone 737-6900.
E-Town Exterminating. What the buzz is all about.
For additional information on HCEC-TV programming, call 270-769-8855 or email Gina Ryan at hardin.kyschools.us. On behalf of HCEC-TV, we would like to thank all of our live coverage sponsors.